Hey, IDS 302 session C. Welcome to what is the second video of module 6, I think. Trying to get the lighting right. Sorry for the glare. I don't want to move this way and whatever. Don't worry. Welcome again. It's was it Tuesday morning? Who knows anymore, right? It's Tuesday morning, April 7th. Um, Staying chill, you know. I want to talk about some things. I'll start generally with academia and get into uh, get into more of the feelings later. Um, okay, so I just want to remind you guys about formatting, okay? Because I have uh, my other class, they're going through that same thing that I'm sure you did when you find out that your teacher is obsessed with formatting. They're like freaking out over things. But so I just want to remind you guys that I do take it seriously. I think it should. I was trying to think of an analogy, like, like say if you had to, every time you went out to get something to a store, the store was really nice, had everything you wanted, it was great. But every time you had to get to it with a machete and you had to chop down, you had to get through, dodge wild beasts and to get in there. That's sometimes how I feel when I look at a paper whose content might be great, very good, good. Really? We're going to do this now? Um, and have a paper like that and have to figure my way through it because it's all one long thing without a paragraph indent. It's all single line spaced. It's all in red. These are things I get, and hopefully you can empathize and think about if you had to read a lot or wanted to read a lot, would you be attracted to books and readings that were all in one paragraph or all in red or all tightly spaced? I think you'd probably give up on a lot of that pretty quick, right? So, anyways, formatting. So remember, Times New Roman 12-point font, double line spacing, paragraph indents as opposed to paragraph line gaps. Um, and that's the basics. And then in terms of citations, remember that whatever you cite in the text, in the paper, you have to cite in the works cited or references or sources list, whatever you want to call it. They have to match. Whatever's down here has to be up there. Whatever's up here has to be down there. Um, when you cite in text, you use APA format, and I told you how to find that on PurdueOwl.com, I think. Um, APA format, you can see how you do in text, where it belongs exactly. Because I just want to say that I will ding you for it. Unless you can convince me why formatting doesn't matter, what shouldn't matter to me when you submit it, then we could talk. But other than that, like I said in class one time, you got to know the rules before you can break them. But there are certain cases you don't get to break them, okay, without being accountable, okay? You can break the rules anytime and know what it is and take your chances, right? Um, so you you should follow that, right? APA formatting. Spaces go where they go. Parentheses go where they go. Commas and periods, and that all goes where it goes. Last names go where they go. First initials go where they go at the bottom. Alphabetical order down there. All those different little things. If you're having trouble with it, you need to let me know. Hanging paragraphs, we've talked about that quite a bit, right? Okay, so hoping you guys get all that, and I think you do, because I don't remember having to do too much in terms of reminding in your papers. Okay, I do want to talk about capitalizing disciplines, however, because I'm noticing that slippage there, and I emphasize that early and often. I believe, unless I'm dementia, but that could be too. Um, in this course, and in any disciplinary work, the discipline needs to be capitalized because it's a proper noun. Okay. we're talking about chemistry, big C chemistry, as the body of knowledge in that field, in that silo, chemistry with a C. We're not talking about the chemistry of this coffee. Instant, fake vanilla sugar, creamer, and stevia. So you understand that's small C chemistry, and oh, I hope this goes through now. I've been playing that. Um, Small C chemistry, large C discipline. Same with engineering. Same with literature. Any discipline, capitalize. Okay. Otherwise, and a lot of you have made that error. Don't think I'm just trying to pick on one person here or there. It was enough for me to bring it up, right? Capitalize the disciplines. Okay. Um, Regarding the, and if you have any other questions about format, let me know, okay? Regarding the survey participation, I hope you guys are participating, okay? Let's see what we got in here so far in that class. We have, how many surveys do we have? Let's check it out. I did all the surveys. That's how I scored you, and I mentioned certain things that I thought, nah, that's kind of rough, but, and I told you it was good or whatever. Let's see if we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so look at survey link, only missing like one. That's pretty darn good. And frankly, all the scores were decent. Wasn't that bad. Um, and if it was, then you might want to consider redoing it and scrapping everything you got in terms of results. You can't use them. You need to redo it and then resend it out. You do have time to do that. Not a hell of a lot, but you got time. And if you do that and want me to have to get the class to help participate, you're going to have to send it to me, okay? Don't repost it. That's already over. In terms of that, though, I'd like you to go back in and make sure you click on everybody's survey and participate in it. I did it. You need to do it. Okay, which leads me to Easter egg number 1, which is help yourself and each other. Okay, and that comes into play for the, how do you like my map light? Let's see if it, look at that, huh? Look at that, I can change colors too. Pretty cool, huh? Sorry, I just thought I'd throw that in there. I don't think I have ASU maroon though. Purple. Okay, so help yourself and each other. I want you to do that in terms of the survey, as well as real life, obviously. It's, we want to do that, especially now, okay? Are you helping your older relatives and friends? Are you helping your younger relatives and friends? Are you doing what you can to social distance? Are you doing the work needed to get through this crap? I don't know of anybody that's enjoying it, okay? We're making the best of it. I'm going to write the great American novel. No, actually, I'm going to continue writing my short stories. Go through all my photos, right? Because I still have photos from when they were printed. Um, got some record albums I like to play, order a turntable. Uh, we talked about some of the things, what's going to happen. You guys wrote that. So it's pretty interesting. You've also told me what you're watching, Netflix, etc. Some very interesting things. I won't give any spoilers away to anything. Not the Ozarks, not Tiger King. I just gotta say one thing. Don't turn it off. Okay. If I sound a little dumber today than usual, it is because of that show, and I need my brain cells back from watching Tiger King. I just thought I had to do it to get back in society later. All right. Wow. Okay. So let's move on to the discussion board that's coming up due on the 15th. Boy, everything's just moving slowly. I hope you're staying with all your other classes and this one, of course. But let's just face it, this course has been pretty good to you, right? Come on, you know it, except for the formatting stuff, I know. We got a discussion board coming for Reed, Benson, and Newell in the learning materials, all right? And these are good things. Let me pull them up, and you're right, I'm trying to talk slower and drag this video out. All right, so module 6, learning materials, 10 or 13, 14, 15 on job hunting. Okay, we got that. That's good stuff. It's appropriate to you. Use it. I didn't notice anybody in my class that has really like a 20-year career going. So probably good to help you out there. The 5 arguments against interdisciplinary studies by Benson. Again, Benson is a recognized guy, Thomas Benson, and this is 8 pages, and he's got these arguments about interdisciplinary studies that by the time you read it, you might be like, dang, why did I take this? And so then you have that, but then you've got Newell, the case for interdisciplinary studies, the response to Thomas Newell. This is 19 pages. Sorry, but put that Tiger King away for a minute. Okay, actually it's 19 pages, but 2.5 to 3 are, no wait, 4. Good Lord. No, it's less than 15 pages. The rest of it is all footnotes and sources. Okay. So he's, I think he's appreciative to Thomas Newell, but he does want to address those responses to the 5 arguments. It's very important to read that. Now, because what I want you to do, and this almost seems like make work, I understand, but it shows me that you read the assignment. It shows me that you have contemplated it a bit, and it allows you to do the pros and cons discussion board due on the 15th. So I know I'm a week in advance telling you this, but some of you might want to get to it. So for up to 30 points, post and describe at least 3 positive pros and 3 negatives regarding your field of IDS. The ones that resonate most with you. What do you think are most impactful to you, to society? Are they beneficial, detrimental? Consider IDS from all sides. For up to 20 more points, respond to 2 of your classmates. Look for posts that resonate with you, that maybe you hadn't thought of, misspelling, or that you'd like to put your own spin on, okay? I don't want to see too much of, oh, that was so great, bravo, I really liked it. I want you to have some substance there, okay? And what's going on? You good? Yeah, video. Sorry. And so you'll do that for 50 points, okay? Valuable 50 points. That is part of this module 6 that finishes us up April 16th. We're going to kind of start module 7. All right, let me talk about, let me show you this. Can I show you this? I don't even know. I'm losing everything. I thought this was pretty cool. This is from a guy named Benson, also who's a cartoonist. And I don't want to lose all my stuff here. Hold on. But let me see if you can see that. Can you see that? Cool, hey? We're on it. We're on it. Okay, science lab. I think that's pretty cool. It's oops, no, we're not going outside. It's neat. It's it's referencing ASU's commitment to innovation, science, and the fact that as a university, high-end university, we are part of this solution, part of this innovation and ways to move forward to save ourselves, so whatever we can contribute, we're going to do. Kevin, you notice that ASU contributes a lot to Mars rover projects and other things that are pretty big time stuff, and what is it all? It's research, right? So it's all research. I like that one, and I'm going to make it the Easter egg number 2. We're on it, okay? Because I want that to be for all of us. We're on it, all right? Now, what I'm going to do for Thursday, here we go. So here was the final tally of the vote was 6 people did not vote. 1, 2, 3, 4 people said no. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people said yes, you're all getting A's. No, I'm just kidding. It's not true. It's not true. I'm not playing favorites. The ones that said no, I understand why, okay? All right. We have privacy issues on Zoom. People want to sleep in. People don't want to have that much structure, whatever. I get it. It's fine. Okay. Um, but the yeses won. What does that mean? Hell if I know. But I'm thinking that what it means is that I'm going to try Zoom on Thursday. And if it works, I'll try Zoom next Thursday also. Um, so you're going to have to be on time at 10:30. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the link. Now, this is my own link through ASU. So know that there is security protocols in place. ASU just doesn't use things that have security issues, you know? So just like Canvas, you're on Canvas, you know, Canvas could have as many security privacy issues as Zoom does. Yes, there's been Zoom bombing. I don't know if it's happening at ASU or not. You know, people, that's just like trolls, man. People are idiots. I just have to be good at getting rid of them. I don't think they're going to show up. And if they do, you know, who's offended anymore? There's idiots everywhere, right? I mean, if people want that kind of attention, that's their own business. But I get it if you don't want to be there. What I'm endeavoring to do is to record our session, who's ever there. Um, I will say this. If you show up, you get the 10 points, obviously. If you don't show up, I'm going to record it and send it out. Okay. And this is at your risk. But if it doesn't record right or get sent out and you can't watch it and send me evidence that you watched it, you're not going to get any points. Okay. I mean, I'll put something in like Easter eggs too for anybody who doesn't watch it. But I'm trying something here. Okay. I know your other classes got to be on Zoom, right? Um, in fact, I mean, my son who just came out here, he's in between classes right now. All his classes just went to Zoom all at the same time. So, yes, I'm comfortable with YouTube like I'm doing now, but so one-sided where I'm missing some of the experience that I wanted to get and give having a face-to-face class. So let's kind of compromise on this, okay? Uh, so let me get into the substance of what I want to do on Thursday. I want you to read something I just posted in the learning materials of Module 6, and that is a learning materials. I called it Read Prisdia Interview by a Student. There's a link to be discussed on Thursday, 4/9. Dr. Prisdia, as you know, some of you have had him, I think, teaches 301, 302, a lot of integral spirituality, some organizational leadership. He's got a lot going on. He's been a founding member of this department that I teach in. And my mentor, as I've said, I took IDS, BIS 301, 302, 402 with him. And he's the one who encouraged me to teach. Again, I say it's his fault, right? Um, so, but I want you to read the article. It's an interview of a student before Dr. P was going to a conference to speak on some things. You could get a little heady in there, but I especially want you to pay attention to pages 5, 6, 7, 8, I think it is. But definitely read it all because I want you to get some sense of what's going on here. It's a student like you, an IDS student. Okay, this wasn't that long ago, by the way. A student, and I believe it is, she's asking him questions about his presentation. And then he gets more into what is this IDS thing? What's going on? Where's it going? What the epistemology, the ontology, I mean, ontological concepts, concerns, epistemological, all these big-headed words. But it's important because we're in this, okay? You're in this. It's a good thing to be in. It's a good thing, okay? And he's actually going to quote a long quote from Newell, a couple of them. I think one is from, no, Newell on both of these, but definitely 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8's only a little page because of but I think that's good in terms of 4. Yeah, 4 is good because he mentions Newell, Klein, and Sostak. Sostak works together closely with Repco. So you've got the big time leaders that we've talked about and I've showed you their processes. Repco's steps, Julianne Klein's steps, and Newell steps, and then you got our Tanner that we're using, okay? So take a look at that because we're going to discuss it. How are we going to discuss it? Well, I may ask students direct questions. Now nobody's going to show up about this article, or I'm going to ask you to make a comment about it. You got your choice, kind of. If you want to comment about it, tell me what you learned from it or what you got out of it. That'd be great. Okay, that will make this back and forth sharing something a little more special than you just watching me do this on Zoom. That's not what I want. That's too much like class was. So that's what we're going to do there. Let's talk about the class again. Okay, last class is going to be April 30th. So that's what, 7, 22, 20, today's 27th, so it's 23, so it's 3 weeks from Thursday. All right, do the math. Module 7 is going to be step up your game time, as it's going to be in all your classes, right? So get ready, be prepared. Okay. The final paper, I'm going to start giving you ideas of what it's going to look like, but it's going to be steps 1, steps 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Okay. Where we are right now is kind of between 3 and 4. Call it Fayer's step 4, steps 3.5. It's like platform 9 3/4, right? Because I, again, am trying to fulfill the obligations of research. I want you to know what research is. I've been seeing so much research on COVID-19, on all aspects of this, that, the ripple effects of, in places. You've got, why it's affecting certain demographics more, why, all kinds of things. I would like you to remember that. Think about research. Is this legit? Is it peer reviewed? Okay. Are they peer-reviewed sources, primary sources? Remember, you'll find that in journals, academic journals, and you'll find it in textbooks, dissertations. You won't find it on .coms. Okay, I know I talked about that. Now, final paper 1, 2, 3, 4 and between 4 and 5, I got to decide how it's looking. Going to use your survey results. You're going to analyze those results. You're going to put them in context with the information you learned about in your step 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, because we're putting together, integrating knowledge from, you're looking at what came before you on terms of your topic. Then you're going to contribute your own data. Again, I believe that's a very important concept. Otherwise, you're supposed to discover something new from all that. No, here's your new stuff right here. It's your data from your survey, which, by the way, you can run for another week. I don't see why not. Get some good responses from it. Remember, 18 and older only. All right, and especially if you're going to redo it again, rerun it for a week, okay? Get your people on it, okay? Please. The more results you have, the more fun it's going to be to disseminate, okay? And you're going to have the, step 1, step 2, step 3 that you did. Step 4 area, the survey, the results of the survey, some of the data that you compared, everything like that. Step 5, it's going to be to put it together in a coherent way that's going to tell the reviewer what your insight is in terms of integrating the disciplines that you used through the information that you've gleaned from new data as well as old. That's kind of the way it's going to look if you can understand that. It's going to be a very presentable paper. It's going to be, paragraph indents. It's going to be subheading by step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And like I said, I think I'll just have you put the survey in step 4 with anything else. We'll get on that though. Obviously, no one's doing that yet. Okay. If you have questions about your survey, about what's going on with it, let me know. Okay. So finally, I want to just talk about, slipping out of the class, okay? Everybody seems to be doing good. For the most part, everybody's got A's and B's, okay? And there's some C's, right? But I've noticed a little trend that maybe some people are missing some things and this and that, not watching the videos, not getting that. Totally up to you. This is a weird time for everybody, okay? But I want to remind you, how many points does it take to pass this class? What? 700, right? 700. Now, if you get to that 700, guaranteed you got 700 points, and you're going to say, shoot, I'm done with this class. hey, at least email me and say goodbye. That'd be nice of you. Okay. And you're free to do that, if you think that that's what's going on. If you want to go for 900 over and get an A or B, that's fine too. But I just want to make sure you know what's going on. You take accountability for it. This is you. This is grown up stuff, right? So over 700 is an A. I mean, oh God, over 700 is a C. The time between 7 and 799 is C. 899 B. 9 to 1020 A. Okay, keep that, keep yourself on that, all right? So you know where you're at. Um, I hope the course has been doable for you. I hope you're getting something out of it, but it's not totally stressing you out. I know it sucks that, well, for me it doesn't. A few others have expressed it that we don't get to meet face to face. I get that. Um, and in the meantime, we're gonna do what we can to get this crap back to normal. Um, and we all are probably having down, totally like breakdowns. I've had them. Okay, I mean, it's hard to avoid. I think the older we are too, it seems like. I mean, the younger folks like you guys, you get a lot of pressure and a lot of stress and a lot of like what the hell's going on? I got no context for this. I'm buried here. I'm drowning, and it leads to emotional breakdowns. I get it. That's fine. I'd be surprised if somebody said they didn't have one. Okay, um, if and you're older, like me and stuff, you're like, holy crap, man, I had so much plans I want to do. I'm thinking about retirement coming up. Is the whole world going to be different now? What's up with that? Um, everybody's got problems. Little kids are crying because they can't see their friends. Older kids are crying they can't see their friends. Old men are crying because they can't see their friends. Okay? And so it's normal, I think. That's the main thing. However we get through is going to be normal, and then we'll figure it out at the end, the other side of this. Okay? Bottom line here, um, ask for help. If you need help, you ask for it. I don't care who you ask. If it's somebody you think can give you help, you ask. All right. ASU has a brilliant counseling services online, um, especially that can empathize from a student's point of view. All right. Whose world just got turned upside down. There's, your friends, your family, confidants. Okay. You ask who you need to ask. Okay. And I think we'll be okay. So, Easter egg number 3, ask for help. Okay. Ask for help. All right. So now let's brighten things up a little bit here. Come on. And I got to fix that top row. All right, you guys, I wanted to get this to 30 minutes. I figured that was fair for you to come to class and get 10 points because come on, how easy is that? My God. So remember for Thursday, what I'll do, I think, is email you my Zoom address because I have this thing on the front page. It says your personal Zoom meeting room link. I'm going to add it to the email announcement that I send out to you guys. How's that? Let's see if this works, okay? I'll be on early to see what's going on. If anybody wants to join me, you can plug in earlier, help me work out some of the tech issues. That'd be great. I haven't hosted before. I've been in meetings before. I got meetings this afternoon. Other than that, I think we're good, Be good to see you guys again live and moving parts, right? So, forks up, right? Peace. Be safe. Be healthy.